Hi everybody, I'm Sifu Rafi Dudarian. I hope you're having a great day today. We're going to jump right in with some Filipino Kali kick defenses. I'm here with one of my senior guys, Pete, and he's going to help me out today. So we're going to be defending the roundhouse kick, and we're going to use a technique called the Karasek, and that just means shield. So when he throws the kick, I'm just going to show it this way for a second, and then he'll feed me some kicks. I'm going to raise up my rear leg, and if you notice, I do it with my toes up so I can flex that muscle over my shin bone, and I'm going to block the kick that way. Now I have to point out, this is not like what they do in Thai boxing where they go shin to shin. You need to really condition your shins for that kind of training. Most people don't do it. So what we teach, and the idea of this technique, the Karasek technique, is that I'm raising up my shin, but I'm catching the top of his foot on my shin. So those tiny little metatarsals are going to go against my shin bone and break the foot. So I also recommend, especially at the beginning, wearing shin pads when you do this. Either you wear them or your partner, and just, train safe. So the first, most basic kick defense that we're going to do is he's going to throw a kick, and when he does it, he's going to throw the kick and recoil and bring his leg back. So he throws the kick, I make the shield, he brings his leg back, and then from here I'm going to drop a roundhouse kick, drop another roundhouse kick, and then feed whatever techniques I want afterwards. So it's very basic, it's just block and strike. Real simple. Okay, so I'm just going to show that very quickly one more time. Block, he brings it back here, I come here, and then whatever you want to do afterwards for a follow-up. Also, sometimes what we can put in when we do the Karasek is we add a sungab, which just means eye strike. So when he comes here, if I'm close enough, sometimes you'll see a lot of Filipino practitioners go here, and I'll be doing it sometimes here, out of habit mostly, okay? So that is first basic kick defense using the shield. Now the next one, he's going to throw the kick, and this time when he lands forward, I'm going to kind of move in on him, and I'm going to apply a headbutt. So when he comes in, I go here, and then I push this arm away, and I throw the headbutt in. Just like that. The headbutt goes on his nose, or his temple, or his jaw. You don't go forehead to forehead. And you can notice I've got an overhook going here. So now I'm going to sweep the leg back, then I'm going to come forward and trap my ankle behind his ankle, and my knee is just here on the inside of his, and I'm just going to apply a shin takedown, just like that. Now, if you guys have seen my videos for Black Belt Magazine, you know I don't do a whole lot of follow-ups on the ground. Ground fighting, it's just not my thing. I'm not into BJJ or any of that stuff. So I'm going to leave that open-ended for you ground guys. You do whatever you want. You'll see a zillion things you can do at the end of these techniques. So I'm just focusing on the defense and the counters, okay? And I should also point out, these come right from our curriculum that we have here for our Kali program at Dudarian Martial Arts. It's a blend of the Inosanto method and also from my other teacher, Sifu Kevin Seaman. So that last one I did, he comes here, I block, I come forward, I hit him in the forehead, I push this shoulder away, I get him locked up in here, and then I'm just going to turn a little bit and make an adjustment. I'm going to knock his leg back, I'm going to come forward, okay, and there's shots here all over the place, and then I'm just going to apply the takedown. So that's pretty simple. Now, moving forward in our progression, this time I'm going to add a technique which has a few different names. Sometimes it's called Pucha capalia, sometimes it's called a labai. In karate class when I was younger, we used to call it a windmill throw. So, and I think in Japanese they call it a garuma. So it's just got a few different names. So it starts the same way. He throws the kick, I make my shield, I come in here with the headbutt, but this time I'm going to drop back my right leg, throw a knee, push his head down, lift his arm, and then he's on the ground, okay? So to show that one again, I go here, I come in here, I throw the headbutt, okay? I drop back my right leg, I throw the knee strike, and then I drop up here like that. And you can follow that up with arm bars on the ground and all sorts of good stuff. Or you can stay up and continue striking while he's on the ground. Okay? One more time with that technique. I go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the next one I want to show, it's pretty cool. I'm going to, as he throws the roundhouse kick, I'm going to crash in on him, and it's going to create an off-balancing situation for him. So we do a lot of off-balancing techniques in Kali, and this is one of them. So when he throws the kick, I'm going to come in and just crash here behind him. Okay, that takes a little practice, takes a little timing. When Guru Dan does it, it's smooth as silk, of course, like everything he does. But there are a couple of points I want to make on this technique that you have to do or it just won't work. So let's start again. He's going to throw the kick. I'm going to come in here and crash. You have to think down. A lot of times I see beginners do this technique and they stay upright, and he's just going to lift his foot and step out. So you can lift that foot and he's out of it, okay? So back. So I want to borrow a term we use in Kempo. It's called controlling his height. So I'm going to drop down. At this point, he's already half gone. At this point here, okay, he really can't kick. My weight's leaning on him. I'm not going to sit here all day long. The first technique is just to sweep the leg out, and then you can even kick there if you want. So you're basically just crashing and cutting in and cutting the angle to him and creating, again, a situation where he's off balance. So again, from here, 1, 2, okay? Now from here, I'm just controlling his arm. This I'm doing gently, but of course, if you were really doing it in a situation of self-defense or something, you slam that forearm right into his neck, okay? And then from here, just sweep the leg, and you can do what you want after that, okay? The next technique is going to start just the same way as the previous one where we did the leg sweep, okay? We're going to go back into the Levi or Pucha capalia, whatever you want to call it. So now he comes in, I make my technique, I come into here. This time I'm just going to take my right leg back like that. I throw the knee, and then I bring him around here, and then you can see right from here if you want to go into an arm bar, it's there. So we'll show that again. Here we go. 1, 2. I'm just going to take my right leg, and as I bring it back, I want to bring his head down at the same time. Shoot him around. Okay, be nice to your partner when you're training. And that's the technique. Okay, I hope you liked the video. Please check out my YouTube page under my name, Rafi Dadarian. Say something nice in the comments if you enjoyed the video. Thank you to Pete for helping me out, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.